He's a key component for the unbeaten Hurricanes, who have deferred. And Anthony Ratliff-Williams and the Tar Heels in their new jerseys on the return. Down he goes just across the 10-yard line. So tough field position as Amari Carter made the tackles. Ball player, first start ever was in the research triangle a couple of years ago against Duke, as Travis Homer gets upended for a loss of 2 by MJ Stewart. But play action, Rozier. Pocket holds up, it is incomplete. Berrios the intended target, and Carolina's defense holds the line at midfield.
Wins today if they can get it together.
Jordan Brown, the tailback, breaks a tackle, and he's across the 20. Brown down the sideline, turns it into more. Jordan Brown inside the 35.
And we know that North Carolina is not only going to need their running game, but the running game is going to have to produce.
Third down and short. Carolina has struggled on third down this year as Brown leans forward for it to the 24.
For the snap.
Jazz Surratt to throw on first down. And he's got his man, Daz Newsome, to the 1-yard line.
I don't like about the gun stop is you snap it 4 yards deep to get a foot.
He's rolling out this time. The throwback is incomplete.
I want a touchdown to give me hope.
Surratt play action. Under pressure, down he goes. Shaq Quarterman dragged him down. Points were on the board. Replay took him off. Quarterman with the stop.
Good defenses do this, right, Jason?
They do.
They bail you out, and I don't mind the call, to be perfectly honest with you. Getting a touchdown. I think that was, in the end, no more deflating than getting 3.
Well, the official got in the way as Travis Homer gets free and turns it upfield into Carolina territory. It's a gain of 35 and a pick play from the official.
So Braxton Berrios. And so it's the one-on-one with Homer as a running back and also Christopher Herndon on that tight end position that are going to be difficult matchups. And that's a great look at it right there. Homer one-on-one with the nickel back. It's 2 weeks.
He's got Richards down at the bottom, Berrios in the slot left, and Rozier to run. Down he goes. Jalen Dalton for Carolina's defense, and now 4th down Miami. From 53 for Badgley. It is no good.
Josh Cabrera came over. They talked about kind of some misreads, but overall very positive.
Brown on the run. He has been very effective early on.
Sideline was.
Surratt on the roll, a little too hot to handle. Chris, any thoughts of a field goal on that last drive that Carolina had? And a flag has come in as well. It's a double reverse, and Ratliff the pass. Nathan Elliott, the 3rd quarterback inside the 5. Well, he threw the ball a little last year. Here he catches the ball behind Mitchell Trubisky. He'll let Brown do the work this time, and he slams on the brakes. Zach McLeod, who had the roughing the passer penalty that knocked Surratt out with the stop, 3rd and goal. 3rd down for Elliott. He throws incomplete for Daz Newsome. So it's a 24-yard try for Freeman Jones they're left with. But for a Miami team that wanted to play a complete game, down 3-0 to 1-7 North Carolina, under 5 to go in the first quarter. 3rd down. Sheriffs gets away from Drennan, loads up a throw, and he misses. And so far today in a low-scoring game. Elliott with the throw on the slant. He has Cunningham at a 1st down and more for North Carolina.
To be efficient, and right now they're doing enough of that.
Pressure coming. Elliott steps up, wanted to throw. Now he runs and breaking tackles. He's going to be about a yard short. Thomas got in there first. They're going to go. 4th down and 1. And they decide to run it and get it. Elliott keeps it, declining on Newsome, and it's a 1st down for North Carolina. The job right now for North Carolina, Chris, thank you. Elliott over the middle has a 1st down across the 30 to his junior Brandon Fritz. 3rd in sacks per game in the country, Miami. Elliott under duress finds some space. He can run for it. He does, and a 1st down for North Carolina.
He really is. There was a blitz off the corner, and the defensive end comes free, and Elliott gets out on the edge.
Blitz coming. Elliott can't get away this time. Sacked by Joe Jackson. Redwine was in there as well.
And this is all about what Manny Diaz believes in.
Radcliffe Williams in motion. It's a screen, and it's not going anywhere. That's Trajan Bandy who blew it up. 42, it would be his long. And it's a fake. Fritz is dropped at the 20-yard line. Didn't get the job done for Carolina. As Budden told you just moments ago. Rozier will test the shoulder and throw it low to Berrios with a sliding grab. Chris Cotter. Rozier just 2 for 7 so far this afternoon. Low snap. Rozier had it behind Berrios, but he saved the day and has a Miami 1st down. It's a gain of 9.
Adept at doing that yet.
Richards out, Langham in. 3rd down, Miami. Rozier is high, and this is going to be very close. Jeff Thomas with the catch, and he looked like he got a favorable spot. Rozier puts his head down and has the 1st down for the Hurricanes. 3rd down, low snap to Rozier. It's tipped and incomplete. North Carolina's defense has been airtight so far, other than one big play.
She might favor Iowa State just a little bit.
Elliott with some touch to the sideline and incomplete. Newsome got hung up, and a flag does come in. Miami has scuffled with penalties this year as well. Elliott, the play fake. He lobs it to the sideline. Some hand fighting, and Fritz goes up to high point it against Jackson. What a catch.
Well, that's a definition of a 50-50 ball. You give it to your 6'4".
2nd down, North Carolina. He's going for him again. Corrales with the catch. He's doubled his season production on the last couple of grabs. 1st down. Brown in motion. Quick throw on the screen, and that's going nowhere. Roscoe Johnson with his 1st grab. It's a loss of 3. 45. They faked it last time. Miami backs off, and Jones strikes it through. 6-0 Tar Heels. Miami 1 for 6 on 3rd down. Rozier has a strike to the 44, and Jeff Thomas for the Hurricane 1st down. The top side of the field is Langham. Rozier to throw. He's got the tight end. Herndon off the spin is gone. Touchdown Hurricanes. Christopher Herndon, a matchup nightmare for 51 yards.
Your outside receivers are being bracketed as the tight end Herndon. And he's just going to get down the middle of the field, get over top of the coverage, and the ball arrives very well.
Spend the one timeout to save some time for the offense. Elliott loads of time. Rolling out. Elliott flicks it sideline and incomplete. They almost had to bust out the turnover chain. Miami trying to strike quickly. Rozier giving ground, floats it out to Homer. Wide open grass in front. He dodges Sales and gets to the 39. 1st down Hurricanes.
As time goes on, if you continue to win.
Rozier on third down. Fox is coming hard, and it's incomplete. Blitz coming. Brown picks it up, and there goes Elliott to the 41. So now 2 timeouts remaining. Clock will stop on the first down. North Carolina will try to get in field goal position as a timeout gets called. A couple of minutes ago on the Christopher Herndon 51-yard touchdown. Elliott fading back, and a nice high point catch by Roscoe Johnson into plus territory, and a flag comes in late.
Under pressure, and he's going to be under pressure in this second half as well.
Travis Homer had not a whole lot doing on the run in the first half. They're going to throw, and the speed burner Thomas is absolutely gone. 78 yards for Miami out of halftime. He burned KJ Sales.
Thomas got vertical in a hurry, and more importantly, Rozier found him, dropped it right in his shirt pocket. You don't want to unloose the turnover chain right here.
Carolina trying to keep it in its box over on the sideline. Uh-oh. 2-man sack, including Demetrius Jackson. They were hoping for.
The pressure is nothing new for Miami defensively, and there was a little bit of
Collins coming from the linebacker spot. Rozier for Richards. He couldn't hang on. MJ Stewart was hip to hip with him, and it's 4th down. Nathan Elliott stays in at quarterback. It's been predominantly option or throw, and here he decides not to pitch it, and that might have been the best choice as Jackson dragged him down, but it could have been worse.
For your position every day in practice.
Blitz coming. Elliott leaning and too high, looking for Millette.
There was a little bit of pressure on Nathan Elliott there.
You think we see Chad Surratt next drive?
I wouldn't doubt it.
That one's blocked. Lent had it blocked by Miami, and Jonathan Garvin.
I even think this was a design block. I think it's just a really good athlete in the freshman Garvin getting into that wedge, getting up in the air at 6'4", and volleyballing that one back to the ground. That was just really good effort individually. And his release off the line of scrimmage.
Closest to the line. Richards, they throw away from it. It's behind Homer. He sheds Woolfolk, and now we'll see where the spot is. Collins finally took him down.
It's the head coach's opinion.
21 yards for Badgley, who has been terribly reliable for Miami. And he continues to be. So 17-6. And so the Hurricanes lead by 11, but it could be more as Carolina hangs around. And this kick settles in the arms of Ratliff Williams at the 5. His return is a beauty, dancing across the 40. Ratliff Williams giving Carolina great field position as we check in with Chris Cotter. Seen from Carolina offensively the past couple of weeks. Screen for Brown, breaking a tackle. Brown across the 40-yard line, and a first down for North Carolina. And an injured Hurricane player as well.
And well executed. And North Carolina has been close on a couple of screens.
And they add a defensive back. Pitch to Brown with some room. Got a block from Vargas and inside the red zone for North Carolina. Redwine chopped him down. First down on a gain of 12.
Back Elliott is just going to go right to the in man on the line of scrimmage. Option off of that in man as he attacks the quarterback.
Spot vacated by Pinckney. Ratliff Williams in motion. That's a backwards pass. He throws. Touchdown! Bo Corrales. Gadgetry from the Tar Heels.
The handoff to Ratliff Williams, and then down at the bottom, Bo Corrales initially was going to be a blocker, and then he slips by the defender. The safety has no shot getting over there. Slightly underthrown. Malik Young was on the coverage initially. Very well executed. The backward pass.
A non-existent run game for most of the day for the Hurricanes. Goes to the air again, and Richards in front of Stewart for a first down. Chris Budden. Collins showing blitz. He's on his way. He trips and incomplete. Rozier with a line drive for Thomas. You see your ESPN2 also on the ESPN app. The turnover chain has been mothballed today for the Hurricanes, in large part because of this guy, Nathan Elliott, the third string quarterback, Chris Button.
I don't know what would happen.
Second down and 11 for North Carolina, and Elliott, he rips it over the middle. He's got his tight end, and Jake Vargas is dumped after a gain of 13. First down, North Carolina.
They were kind of gaudy.
Those came off of snow tires, I think, somewhere in the north. Elliott, jump ball, and the chain's coming out. Michael Jackson picks it off. Gloves, right? Somebody with white gloves carrying the thing out. It's very well protected. Like Rozier, down the sideline. Berrios with a dive at midfield. A beautiful grab.
Only taking advantage of those takeaways.
To the outside it goes, and Rozier finally dumped out of bounds, and maybe a flag coming. We'll see. Cole Holcomb whipped him to the sideline.
It's about a complete dominating game, and it's turnovers turning into points. We'll see if Miami can get it done here.
Corner blitz came, and they got there. It was Carney, not the corner, but the defensive line makes it go. A loss of 5.
Occupied a blocker, and Carney was able to shake loose up inside.
Number 8, undefeated Miami on its heels. More pressure, and another sack. Clark busted down the door. Holcomb collaborated. Third and forever.
Miami has made an adjustment offensively and going to a little bit more empty. And John Papuchis, the defensive coordinator for North Carolina, saying, you know what we do when you go empty? This drive, getting after Rozier the last 2 attempted passes.
Rozier to Herndon, who had the touchdown in the first half. And now Miami from the 37 for now. 4th and 13. Rozier tipped and incomplete. They'll gain nothing on 4th down as Dalton smacked it to the Chapel Hill turf. 16 minutes left in this game. North Carolina is a definite threat to upend Miami, but that's not going to help. Charles Perry goes to the jeweler.
Perry's going to be in tight coverage on the tight end.
Rozier does take the snap. He's under pressure, and it's incomplete.
It's gone viral in a lot of ways, that turnover chain.
Straight up the middle. First down for North Carolina, and Nathan Elliott, who again
coughed it up. Keep it on the ground a little bit, and successful so far.
flip it out of the backfield. Jordan Brown to the sideline and out of bounds at the 38 as we check in with Chris Cotter. Newsome in motion. This is Daz Newsome on the run. He has the first down inside the 45. 10th play of the drive. Elliott just took a lick. He's in the pocket now, fading out of it. Elliott is a little bit short with it and incomplete.
Line of defense just not allowing the quarterback to get on track.
Big hit, shaken off, and a first down for a homer and the Hurricanes to the 30-yard line.
Successful is making Miami kind of one-handed. The run game kind of does on the defensive line of scrimmage.
Linebackers coming. Thought he might look to Herndon. Instead, it's a jump ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Woolfolk, but they're going to get Renee on interference, we think. That was needless contact. The ball was underthrown, Kelly.
It may have very well been tipped.
Interference stands. Rozier over the middle, has a completion. DJ Dallas into the secondary and down at the 5. Holcomb tracked him down 49 yards for a guy Mark Rick said they had to get involved this week. Rozier to Berrios, touchdown. West Virginia. Elliott on the roll, and that is intercepted by Redwine. Another pick for the Miami defense, and Sheldrick Redwine, who got karate kicked by Eric Dungy last week from Syracuse, gets a new chain for his collection.
Particularly in the red zone and on third down. Here we go again.
Rozier steps up, snaps it off, intercepted, picked off by North Carolina, and J.K. Britt.
His defense in the first quarter, and they couldn't put him away. Malik Rozier just simply did not see the safety, J.K. Britt. He locked onto his deep seam route and then proceeded to hit Britt right in the chest with the football.
Only 3 picks coming into this game all year for Rozier. Fly sweep and Newsome, and he steps out of a tackle just short of the 30s.
70% of their production from a year ago, and then they were decimated by injuries on that side of the ball.
Elliott just absorbs the blow. Shaq Quarterman was there first, and a loss of 5. Rushes 4 this time. Elliott down the seam and incomplete. Berrios gets turned around and clobbered at the 22.
We don't even talk about winning. We talk about being physical and being tough, and if we do that, people will notice.
Elliott has wide open green grass in front of him, and he gets dumped by Jackson after a gain of 16.
Once in a while, but not often enough to really make that much of a difference.
Blitz coming, and it's incomplete. Floated to the side, and Johnson, he's coming out in just 3 days as Johnson showing blitz from the safety spot. He's coming, and this is caught. Ratliff Williams, first down, North Carolina. They're not out of the woods yet.
Out and not on the same page there.
Elliott again wide open to the left, and Elliott is ushered out of bounds by Johnson. First and goal, North Carolina. Elliott fading back, throws it out, and has a completion for a touchdown. The second time today, Bo Corrales is in. Carolina has life.
Getting back to Bo Corrales up top. It's just going to be a simple slant route, coverage inside, stop, hit the outside shoulder, allow your receiver to square up, and then do something with it right there. Make one guy miss, and then get in the end zone. Although it's an incredibly low percentage play in college football.
Ball loose! Homer put it on the deck! Oh my goodness gracious! Carolina's on it! Unreal!
And it did not look like Homer really had that ball to begin with. He didn't secure it as he's getting into that line of scrimmage. The ball was coming out just a little bit.
Second down, 15. Chased by Quarterman. Elliott turns it upfield, gets drilled, and a flag is coming. Brown lost the ball, it's loose. Who will come out with it?
Away, they say the 3 points of contact, and he just didn't secure the ball right there, clearly on the ground, and then it was a scrum. I think Joe Jackson, defensive end, had the initial contact that knocked that ball away. The number 99 definitely sliding down from the right defensive end position and hammers Jordan Brown and pops that ball loose.
Rozier carrying a tackler for a first down. Carney couldn't drive him down before the line to gain.
Group of about 6 teams that any of them could be 8 through 10. An offense that doesn't seem up to the task in crucial moments.